Hello everyone, welcome to the tutorial of Xlookup function. Xlookup is a much smarter and flexible version of other lookup functions like VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index match, filter function, etc. If you are an intermediate or advanced level of a spreadsheet user, you must be heavily using lookup operations to perform your day-to-day job. However, there are certain limitations of VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP function, which is fortunately very well handled easily through Xlookup function. Some of these limitations are VLOOKUP can only search towards right of its search key or search element, and for HLOOKUP it can only search towards bottom of its search element. Second limitation is you have to write an if error or if NA formula to handle the error management whenever a search key is not found and has NA is returned. Third is VLOOKUP looks up only from the first entry towards the last entry, that is from top to bottom. But in Xlookup, you can control how to run the lookup operations. Fourth limitation is you have to pass an index number in VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP functions, and hence you need to calculate it and write it in the formula. So Xlookup saves us from all of these efforts. Xlookup works almost the same in Google Sheet as well as Excel. So let's go to the Google Sheet to understand the Xlookup function better. Let's understand the syntax of Xlookup function. So the syntax is you have to write equal to Xlookup, and then it will ask for a search key, then a lookup range, then result range, and then you can see in curly bracket missing value means whenever there is an error, and then match mode and search mode. You can see these three parameter which are towards last, fourth, fifth and sixth parameter is in curly bracket. It means these are optional parameter, and these have a default value if you will not set it up. However, these the first three parameters are mandatory parameter to perform a Xlookup. So let's understand it directly in the example. So here we have employee ID, employee name, department and salary table, and we have to fetch employee name through employee ID E103. So what is the employee name of E103? We can definitely achieve this result through VLOOKUP function, and we have done that in the VLOOKUP example as well, but here we would be using Xlookup. So equal to Xlookup, and here you have to, first parameter is the search key, so you have to pass the search key, then you have to pass the lookup range, then you have to pass result range. So the first parameter is search key, so search key is in cell number B9, so B9. Then lookup range, so search key would be found in which lookup range? So it would be found in this lookup range, A2 to A7, and then result range. So I have to get employee name over here, so my result range is this. You must ensure that the length of your lookup range and result range is same. So currently I am closing this parenthesis. So corresponding to E103 we have Anil. Let me write this as B8. So it should return us an error because your lookup range, second parameter, and result range should be of same length. So it has returned us an error. Array argument to Xlookup are of different size. Also, it's a standard practice to lock ranges. So whenever you are dragging it towards bottom or right or left, it does not affect. Also, one caveat is your lookup range, which is this range A2 to A7, because we wanted to look up for employee ID. So here you need to pass a range, so that should be a singular range. So here it's a single column. If the data is horizontal layout, then that would be a row. Your ranges should be a singular row or column, your lookup range as well as a result range. Next, we have to fetch department. Here I have transposed this base data over here. This is the same data, only it is in horizontal layout. So I wanted to demonstrate to you how Xlookup can be replaced for a HLOOKUP function, because this is a horizontal layout of data, and if we wanted to write lookup operations over here, so we should have written a HLOOKUP instead of VLOOKUP. I am writing equal to Xlookup, In my search key is, let's say, this E103, and then second parameter is lookup range. So my lookup range would be now this range. I'm locking it. My result range. I wanted to retrieve department, so my result range should be this, and your length of both these ranges should be same, your lookup range as well as result range. I'm locking it. I am also demonstrating you the fourth and fifth parameter. So missing value, what to write whenever the value is not found. So that is the fourth parameter. Means if there is a value which is not found, then what you will write. Basically, this is error management, and then you have match mode. If you want to do an exact match or approximate match, by default, if you will not write anything over here, it would be an exact match, which would be 0. Then you have search mode, where you want to search from first entry to last entry, or from last entry to first entry. By default, it is written as 1, but if you want to change it, then you can change it over here. Here I am writing it like this. Let's say here I have written E109. So now my department would return NA. Both of these has returned NA. So we can do an error management over here. Like fourth parameter was missing value. So here we can write not found. Next, for salary, I am writing an Xlookup. I am passing this, and then my lookup range is this one. I am locking it, and my result range is this one. I am locking it. Salary of E103 employees 25,000. Now let's go to the next question. Which employee salary is 25,000? So 25,000 is in last column over here. So here we need to perform a lookup on the left side, which would not have been possible with the plain VLOOKUP, because it looks up only from left to right, not from right to left. So I'm writing Xlookup over here, and salary I am passing it 25,000, and my lookup range this one, and my result I want to return name. So 25,000 is the salary of Anil. Now let's assume Aarti's salary is also 25,000. I am changing it. Okay. So as you know, there was a sixth parameter over here. So it was searching from the first entry to the last one, which was the default mode 1. However, if I want to return, let's say, Aarti over here, then we need to do a search operations from last entry, means bottom to the top. So I am writing fourth parameter. I am keeping it blank, so I am passing it a comma. Fifth parameter, I am also keeping it blank, but sixth parameter, I want to do a search operations from bottom to top. So I'm writing a -1. So it has returned us Aarti. Well, Xlookup can also return a range or an array. So here the question is, get employee name, department, and salary for employee ID E102 in a single row. So I'm writing over here Xlookup. My search key is E102, because this is a text. I am writing it, and also lookup functions are not case sensitive, so I can write a small E103 as well. And then I have to give a lookup range. So my lookup range is this one, and then I have to give a return range. So return range I have given A2 to D7. So it would return me the entire range of E103, which had been the search key over here. And then I am closing the bracket. So here you can see it has returned E102 via marketing 28,000. Let's go to another example over here, which is one of the most widely used cases of lookup function to combine tables. So I would be writing Xlookup function over here, because this would be doing lookup from another sheet. So I want to fetch employee name over here. So search key is employee ID, and then my lookup range would be this one. I'm locking it, and then my result range is this one. I'm locking it with the help of F4. It has returned us Rajesh. Here we have resulted NA because these values were not found. So we can we can set up a fourth parameter which was missing value. So we can write not found. And I'm down. I'm doing a control shift down. So it has returned. And now, well, if you want to know more about VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP functions, you may want to check out these videos. So let's meet you guys over there. And if you're liking our content, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe this channel because this means a lot to us. Thank you guys. Bye.